Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to do a quick video on only a few artists, surprisingly, because I was just thinking about, which artists I believe should release music, especially in 2023, upcoming 2023 that's coming. So, we're close to the new year, we're close to, the exit of 2022. So there's very few artists that I personally want to see release music and become consistent with it. So, and I know there's different artists that people are excited for when it comes to like releasing music. Like I know people are excited for Beyonce, people are excited for Nicki Minaj, people are excited for Chloe Bailey, people are excited for who else? Taylor Swift just released an album. Ariana, even though Ariana Grande, I feel like it hasn't been that long since she's released music, so I haven't really like missed her yet. But there's only, honestly, I actually narrowed it down. So apparently for me personally, there's only 3 people that I'm like desperately waiting for them to release music. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Obviously, this is Zayn Malik. Or Zayn. I think I made about 2 videos on Zayn Malik now. Because I did one in the beginning saying that Zayn Malik is needed in this new era of music. Because I think that he is super talented. Really just like one of my favorite artists to come out of One Direction. So I was definitely interested to see his solo career and just what he was giving us, and like especially in those first few years when he left One Direction, he was very like consistent. He gave us Pillow Talk, Mind of Mine, so he was giving us music, and then he was out here, he was promoting, that all of a sudden it just came to a halt. Obviously fast forward, he has a child, and I think there's some issues going on with him and Gigi Hadid. I'm not sure, but to keep it private, so that's not really my business. Hopefully they work it out. I've said in my previous videos on Zayn Malik that I was a fan of the Nobody's Listening album. Like there are a couple of bops that I heard from that. So Zayn definitely still has it. Like he still has it. He still has. He's a hit maker. So I'm interested to see what Zayn Malik does going forward musically. I heard that he recently did a cover to a One Direction song, which is like, okay, like, I mean, I know some people are like thirsty for like the One Direction reunions and that sort of thing, but personally for me, I'm not too interested in that. Like, I just want, I just want Zayn Malik as a solo. I don't know. I like Zayn Malik as a solo artist more than I liked him in the group, because I think he's just way more talented, and his verse and his vocals and his voice is very my cup of tea. So I'm interested to see what Zayn Malik gives us. I love the Nobody's Listening album. Hopefully he releases music in 2023 so that we can all get our lives. I hope he continues with this sound, because like I just love it. I thought Nobody's Listening, and honestly I hate the fact that the Nobody's Listening album didn't get as much recognition and shine. But then again, we also got to look at Zayn, because Zayn does not like to promote his music like that. He doesn't like to be like, I'm sorry, like Zayn doesn't like to be outside, and that's one of the things that's kind of like frustrating. And I'm gonna get to my other artists that I have on this list. So yeah, Zayn, looking forward to the music. I want to see what happens after this. Now, the next person that I'm very, 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 very interested in listening to is Rihanna. So Rihanna. Now, we got to keep it honest. Rihanna has lied to us at the beginning. Okay, too. I remember back in 2020, Homegirl said she was going to release music by the end of that year, and then it never came, and there was a whole countdown. Oh my God, I remember those days. But I'm going to give sis the benefit of the doubt. apparently I just saw that she is doing a soundtrack with the new Black Panther movie that's coming out next month. She released a nice snippet. It kind of sounds good. I'm interested to see. You know, Rihanna is gonna be performing at the Super Bowl. So I don't know. It seems like Rihanna's really gonna be out here. She's really gonna be giving us. It looks like she's gonna give us the album in 2023, which I'm super excited for. Honestly, she's the only person on this list that I have more hope to release music compared to Zayn Malik, and the other person that I have on my list. I'm gonna get to the last one. So, as far as for Rihanna, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what she gives us. I'm excited to see the sound that she's gonna give us. I was a fan of Auntie, the album. I thought that, you know, Rihanna has been really, really missed. I would even say, and I hate to compare because I love both of them, but I would say the anticipation for Rihanna's album there's way more anticipation for her than there is for Beyonce. And I have to keep it honest because, like, personally for me, I wasn't too much of a fan of Renaissance. Like, there was like 2-3 songs that I liked off the album. Like, that's honestly based on the beat, but like as far as like the lyrics and what was going on, it wasn't really my cup of tea. So I'm interested to see what Rihanna does as far as like musically and what she gives us, because like we've been waiting. Like we missed her. We genuinely missed her, and I'm happy she's gonna be outside. So Rihanna's definitely gonna be outside next year, which I'm happy about it, and congrats to her on the baby. Now, last but not least, child, and I know I recently made a video. Some might take it as like criticism or like me being hateful, but I do. Okay, I honestly truly want Normani to win. I want her to like I genuinely do believe in her. I will say that. I genuinely do believe in her. Even though, yes, now I've become more so of a casual fan of her than I am like a super duper fan. But I still want her to release music because I feel like I do genuinely do like her, really, really like her songs. The songs that she's featured in, the songs that she has. So, like, though I love her songs. So it's like, even though Fair wasn't my favorite, but I appreciated it, I really want Normani to be outside. Like, and I know that's too, especially at this point, it's too much to ask from her because it's like she never really is committed to what she has going on, or the music that she puts, or the music that she isn't putting out, I would say. But I guess you could say I have like an inch of faith that she will give us something next year. Like, I genuinely want something. Like, we need something from her next year. Like, we need another bop from her. Wild Side was great. And, you know, Dancing with a Stranger, Motivation, Waves, like, Love Lies. It's like, she has some really, really good hits. So it's like, so Normani is definitely a hit maker. Let's be very clear. She's a hit maker. So, I want her to bring more hits. I do. Like, and I feel like she can do that. I feel like she can do so much more. And whether it's the label that's holding her back, or whether it's she's not confident within herself, I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to see, honestly, when it comes to her. Like, even though, yeah, I do have faith, but it's like I can't really put too much on her because it's like she never really is committed to what we have going on. Even though it's like, but I know y'all guys are gonna be like, okay, then why would you put her on the list? I know, but it's like I need one of the youngsters to be outside. Because let's be very clear. Let me go back to Rihanna. Let's be very clear. We have to be honest, right? And the reason why I feel like I want Normani to be outside and the Chloe Baileys, and to, like, the Normanis, the Chloe Baileys, the Halle Baileys of the world, the reason why I want them out here is because, let's be very clear. When you look at, and Zayn Malik too, I would say, even Zayn Malik. when you think of Rihanna, when you think of Beyonce, when you think of Usher, when you think of, hell, even Nicki Minaj, when you think of these people have been here for like what, two decades now, maybe Beyonce 3 decades, I'm not sure. You know, they've been in this industry for a very long time, right? For a very long time. They're not going to be doing this forever, right? They're not going to be holding this music industry down forever. Let's be very clear. I have a feeling about this too. I feel like after this album, when it comes to Rihanna, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Rihanna announces her retirement for music. Rihanna has other aspirations, and I feel like she's broadened her horizon. You know, she's got the Grammy, she's got the #1s. She's like, listen, I did everything I needed to do in this music industry, and it's only because, you know, there's so much anticipation when it comes to this album that I'm gonna release this, and it as far as like musically, I'm done. Like I'm more invested into like my businesses, my makeup, my lingerie, my shoes, my this, my that. So it's like it's a new path for her. And the same goes for Beyonce. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like after Beyonce really, what is it, like a part 2 or part 3 of Renaissance? Like, I feel like after that, I wouldn't be surprised for Beyonce as well. You know? It's like she did what she needed to do. That's why I feel like Beyonce had more free reign and more fun with this Renaissance album, because it was just like, listen, like, I gave y'all all the good content. I gave y'all all the great lyrics. I gave you love. I gave you pop. I gave you R&B. I gave you soul. I gave you, you know, jazz. I gave you what I needed to give y'all. Have this. I'm giving you guys a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3. Okay? Y'all have this. Y'all have to listen to this music for a good amount of time, because I'm going to be doing my own thing. Beyonce has her own line too. She's working with, you know, Adidas, Ivy Park, and all these different things. She has her own businesses that she's got going on. You know, Nicki Minaj is, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, like, when Nicki Minaj releases this new album and she, you know, and she deuces on us, because it's like, she already did what she needed to do. So, at the end of the day, when all these girls, Usher did what he needed to do. So it's like, when all these people leave, right, who else is going to be here to really hold it down for us, for the music industry to like have some great, amazing talent? And I feel like that's what Normani, that's what like the Chloe Baileys, the Zayn Maliks of the world come in. And I feel like these new artists aren't being pushed enough. They're not confident within their own, I guess, I don't know, voice, or like they're too comfortable with what's going on. But I want them to do better. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys don't? And please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.